Hi everyone, we are back again with our Axie Infinity series, and today we're talking about battle. We did mention some of the important combat related aspects in the first video, so if you didn't watch it, we recommend checking it out first. Today, we will cover the battle screen, some essential strategic moves, and learn a lot from common mistakes and losing scenarios. Let's go! In Axie Infinity, battles are an essential part of gameplay. Through battle, you acquire small love potions, tokenized consumables that help the petite Axies grow into their majestic prime forms. You can of course jump straight into the arena, but it might be better to start your combatant career in the adventure mode to level up your team. Okay, now that we've chosen the stage of our adventure, let's look at the battle screen layout. There are quite some things to pay attention to, but trust me, it'll come to you intuitively in no time. But for now, let's go over every element for learning's sake. On top, you have the rounds counter and the order in which Axies make their moves during this round. Remember, Axies with higher speed usually go before the rest. Then you have your and your opponent's Axies. And what you got to pay attention to here is their formation. For every player, there are 7 positions that your Axies can go to. We'd say that the optimal formation is placing the tank, so an Axie with high health and ideally support and healing cards, right in the front, and the attackers on the upper or the lower lines to avoid the 50-50 damage spread when your opponent attacks your team. Finally, you have your main strategic elements at the bottom, your and your opponent's cards, and your energy count. Cards consume energy, although there are ones that don't, and you basically get 3 energy points in the beginning of a battle, and gain 2 extra energy points after each round. So you have to be very careful about which cards you use and how. Another number that you have to keep your eye on is the remaining cards. The smarter you combine those, the bigger is your chance to maintain an upper hand for more rounds. Also, your opponent's cards number indicates how much retaliation you can expect from them. Now that we've learned the ropes, let's dive into battle. Okay, for the actual fighting part, I chose this kind of a formation because this bird Axie here, it has a debuff removing card. And we know that Chimera apply slowing down debuffs along with dealing the damage. So I put it here to sort of preserve this advantage that we have in the turns for this round. The tricky part is that this debuff removal card only works for the Axies in the same line as the bird Axie, hence the formation, objectively maybe not the best one. And next, even though the health points of all the Axies now combined with the shield parameters on their cards are not really drastically different, but this Axie has more health points itself, so to say. So it's a little bit tankier than the rest. And let's see if that works out. We have the initiative, so let's make the best out of it. And 4 energy points. I'm going to go with this card, that, and get 1 energy back. The reason I'm doing that is that we have a lot of these gain energy cards in this particular team, I mean, and it's in my best interest to gain as much energy as possible at the very beginning, but also kind of get rid of these cards so that I can focus on attack and debuffs. And see, we pretty much almost instantly destroyed one of the enemy Axies. It's not gonna do a lot of damage, but it also doesn't cost us anything. It is a shame that I don't have any healers in my team, but it is what it is. And sadly, we are out of Axie. Let's see if that does anything. We don't need to gain energy cards anymore. Let's do it this way. Ouch. And there we go. Okay, so we're out of a tanking Axie now. Our debuff doesn't work clearly. Probably should put the bird Axie all the way in the back next time. I'm probably going to go all in. Oh boy. The poor bird Axie is... yeah. That was interesting. but okay. I mean, let's just try to make the best out of what we have. We will possibly destroy the other Chimera, but I'm really not sure about our Axie's chances with the other one. All right. We got a critical hit. If we get the Destroy Energy card in the next draw, that will be amazing. But objectively speaking, I know that this won't help much. Okay, we got critical hit. I do sincerely hope. Aha! See, our Axies activate his special ability when it was the last one standing. And yeah, I'm feeling a lot more confident. And we ended up victorious, guys. So, see, sometimes losing most of your team in the end doesn't mean that you're going to lose it all. There are some lessons to take out of this. Study your cards, use the formation to your advantage. Clearly, we could see that a lot of things could have gone differently if I just put the bird Axie in the back. But then again, maybe our Beast Axie, that one with the red mohawk, would not survive and win. Then, don't be afraid of getting rid of as many cards as possible. The ones that you see you won't necessarily need. You gain 2 energy units back and after every round, and you saw that I've been doing quite well off without extra gain energy cards really. But you need to utilize them to at least sort of position the draws in your deck in such a way that you always have more advantageous cards in your hand rather than things that may not necessarily advance you on the battlefield. And it's not just the adventure mode, same applies to combat in the arena, but we will cover that next time with all its special quirks. That's it, guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't be afraid of exploring the vast play to earn space, and if you need companions or guidance, join the Wombat Gamers Discord server. We're always happy to see new faces. And of course, check back on Womplay for more games to play and earn crypto and NFTs with. Stay playing and slaying, everyone. Ciao!